And what else? What else do you do? I know that you have a partner now, and you've kind of had different iterations of assistants and teams and stuff like that too. So tell me a little bit about where you're at with that now.
So right now we're a team of 3. Myself, Nicole Pittman, of course, my partner, and Catherine Woodbury has fit in perfectly with us. We are still on the hunt to find our perfect administrator, so that's kind of our ongoing thing.
I have to get outside input now anytime that I'm doing a real estate transaction, because I know my own biases and I know what I think, and I know the energy I put into a building or whatever the case was, and it makes it difficult for sure. So
I feel the same when it comes to personal stuff. I feel completely biased, and now I go the other direction. Like I'm talking to Nicole about, what do you think my Airbnb's worth? And she's saying her opinion and I'm saying mine, and I'm trying to factor for my own bias, and then I'm cutting myself short. So it's like,
to bring it back to business, I mean, that's you obviously build deep relationships with other realtors. Like, do you do a lot of realtor-to-realtor referral business, or is that something you focus on? Or
we did, and then I don't know, that kind of like dried up a little bit.
Okay, I'm super excited because today we have Jill Hann, who's coming in to talk to us about her real estate career. We're going to play some pool. Jill is a great agent. She's been with us for over 10 years now, working in our business here. She started out with us as a single agent, doing her thing. Was always very productive, very, very successful right off the bat. But now forms a team of 3. She's got 2 other people that she works with and an assistant as well. So their business has really grown. They do over 50 transactions every year, and they have a huge real estate business going. So we're really excited to chat with Jill. She's an incredibly bubbly and fun person as well, so I think you're going to learn a lot out of it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jill. I appreciate you coming and playing a little game of pool with me and talking about real estate. I'm excited about it.
My favorite thing.
Okay. Who's breaking? Are you breaking?
You're breaking.
I'm breaking. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. I love it. Now, I have to warn you early, I'm not very good at pool, so let's get a cue each. What do you want to pick one? You want to pick first?
Let's go. Okay. I'm going to take this one.
Oh, I thought you might go for the very shortest one. So, yeah. All right, I'll take this one.
A little fat on that, although this one's broken on this.
Is it? Oh. All right.
This one. Perfect. Switching up. This one matches my outfit better.
That's great. Yeah, exactly. So, here to talk about real estate as well. So tell me a little bit about you. What were you doing before you got into the real estate business?
Before real estate, I went to Nova Scotia Community College.
Oh, yeah.
And took architectural drafting there.
Okay, cool.
So I worked in that for a couple years.
Yeah.
And it was tricky for me. Oh, thank you. So you didn't get any in?
I did not. No, I scratched. It's wide open still.
And this end?
Yeah, whichever way you want. I don't really know the rules of pool either, okay. So yeah. So just pick a color and go.
So yeah, it was tricky for me to sit at a desk all the time, although I love architecture and design and homes.
Did you do any architecture work before you got into real estate?
The drafting side. So I was kind of sitting at the computer on AutoCAD.
Yeah. Yeah, working for yourself or working for someone else?
No, WHW Architects. Okay, yeah. And then I also worked at Shannex.
Okay.
That was a little bit more moving around than that. Oh, I thought I was going to get it. But yeah, I like people more than homes. So sales is kind of where I saw myself landing.
And how did you feel about the risk of getting into real estate? It was your own small business all of a sudden, right? So were you worried about that when you started?
I wasn't really. I was actually laid off, so I had the luxury of kind of being pushed into taking the plunge instead of having to make the choice like some realtors do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But overall, I'm kind of the eternal optimist, as you know, so I try to look on the positives of things.
Fair enough. And so, how long have you been in the business now? Geez, you're
13 years.
13 years, that's excellent. Yeah, and you've built a heck of a career. So, what do you remember about your very first kind of year? What do you remember about that, if you have to think back?
Oh gosh. I just remember being so excited about working with people and showing homes and building relationships and just hitting the ground running, honestly. I just had huge passion for what I was about to embark on, and that kind of pulled me through.
Did you get off to a good start? Like, was it a struggle at the beginning, or did you get kind of out flying right away?
I got flying right away. I was lucky that way. I had a lot of support with my family, my community, so I kind of got to hit the ground running without having to look for clients. They came to me.
That's great.
And I just worked with them, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very good. Yeah, oh, very good. Cool. And where did your business start coming from right away?
Mostly
Those people that were referring you? Or?
family and community.
Okay.
Yeah, like family, friends, community.
And you're super involved in your community, I know you are, so maybe you could talk a bit about that while you're beating me at pool. Yeah.
I love where I live, so that helps. And it's where I grew up too. Oh. But
So where you're mainly are focused on the, like that loop, the Sambro loop, or Spryfield as well, or tell me about that.
Sambro, Herring Cove, Christmas
Yeah.
Cove.
And sort of how big is that community? Do you know how big it is?
So we farm that area, so we send out newsletters every month in the mail, and it goes to 4,600 homes.
Okay.
Yeah, so every month you're sending to 4,600 houses. Okay, and what are you sending?
It's called Life in the Loop and Life in the Cove. It's a Morris marketing newsletter that's printed out and sent every month.
That's great, and they're doing 4,600 of those for you every month. Yeah, that's
And we have clients that contact us now, and they've been saving them for like 10 years. I've been sending those for like 10 years, and they're like, yeah, I just have a stack, and I've followed all your tips. So it gets to the point with some clients in the area that are ready to sell. And they already know what we expect from the newsletter, and they're like, and I got the white towels, and I do this.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you start it with such a big number, or was it smaller when you started? And
Started smaller.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember, probably half of that, I would say I started
Okay.
sending it out.
Okay. Excellent.
yeah, and it just grew over time as you. Oh man, again. Wherever you want.
Focused on the pool game.
That's okay. Yeah. And you just grew it as your business was growing. You had more resources available. That's when you decided to grow it. So.
Because we would track through the coaching, we would track where the business was coming from, and basically, if it paid for the cost of doing the newsletter, then we would increase how many we sent out the next year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are some of the other things you do in the community there? Because I know you give back a lot to the community too.
So we
Oh yes.
we do an annual skate. We've got that coming up on Monday on Family Day.
Okay.
You've actually participated in that.
Yes, I remember being dressed up in a costume, skating around. Yeah, that was great. So yeah, the biggest, scariest Olaf those kids ever saw.
So that's something that we put on and put it out to the community to come and enjoy a free skate.
Yep.
And then in the area, there's like a Santa Claus parade every year in Spryfield.
Yep.
So we participate in that and put a big float in.
Yep.
There's a big festival in Sambro Days with like a corn boil ceilidh that we sponsor.
Yeah. So
It's like
you're just getting involved in anything you can up there that has.
we try to, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
COVID, of course, kind of brought that down, but everything's starting to build up again
Yep. Absolutely.
over the last few years. So that's nice. I missed
great.
getting out there.
That's very cool. Yeah.
And how did you pick the area? It's just because you grew up there?
Yeah.
And is there any other sort of add-ons to it that you think are, in your future? Would you go to other areas, or is it just this? I'm just going to double down and continue to do more in this area.
I mean, we'll work anywhere in HRM within an hour, but anything outside of that, like we have good connections in the Valley and all over Nova Scotia where we refer to other agents in the office. But
That's great.
it's kind of natural to stick in the farm area in terms of marketing and looking for business, but we can help anyone, of course, around Halifax. So.
And what else? What else do you do? I know that you have a partner now, and you've kind of had different iterations of assistants and teams and stuff like that too. So tell me a little bit about where you're at with that now.
So right now we're a team of 3. Myself, Nicole Pittman, of course, my partner, and Catherine Woodbury has fit in perfectly with us. We are still on the hunt to find our perfect administrator, so that's kind of our ongoing thing.
And how do you guys work as a team? Tell me about like how all that's working.
So we do staging is a huge part of our business for our listings. So both Catherine and myself are certified home stagers. So we kind of click really well on that. Yeah. And then Nicole enjoys that part as well, but a little bit more in the marketing side she focuses. Every Monday we have our team meeting, so we all get in the room together and talk about what's going on and keep each other motivated with our goals. Cool. Yeah.
That's great, yeah. And how did you all sort of find each other, I guess? Like, did you know each other before? You met through the business?
Met Nicole through Royal LePage, and working together and slowly building up that partnership. Yeah. And then Catherine, I actually met her through my sister. She introduced us and thought she would be a good fit for our team, and she's fitting in perfect. So.
That's great. They're both great ladies too. So
yeah.
Absolutely.
And how do you just sort of divide up the roles there on the team? Like, do you have a specific role, or is everyone kind of doing the same thing? And
we kind of, between Nicole and I, because it's a partnership, we share everything, but we gravitate to what we're better at. Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm a little bit more better at the hands-on stuff when you're moving and staging and out with people, talking to them in person. Yeah. And Nicole's a little better at the more detailed stuff with marketing and follow-up and communication. So although we're both available to our clients all the time unless we're on vacation, it's just kind of the ones that work with us over and over kind of know who to go to. It's like mom and dad. They'll come to me about the staging, or when it's time to talk strategy, and they'll go to Nicole when they're wondering about how the marketing campaign went. Or
cool. That's very cool. Yeah, that's great. And how much of your business is now coming from your network? Like, has it changed over the years that you were getting more off of other sources than maybe your network, and now it's coming from that, or vice versa? Or tell me a little bit about how that's evolved over the years for you and I guess the team.
Yeah, it's typically the majority of the business comes from the referrals from the people that we know, family, friends, or past clients that we've worked with before. So. Getting in a lot of either repeat business or referral business. Last year was 3/4 of our business. I kind of felt that was a little bit higher, and then of course we went back and checked, and it was pretty on par with the year before, so it's pretty consistent. The newsletter, that's kind of the one thing that we keep growing a little bit more, that starts adding a couple more sales or listings each year.
That's cool. And what do you do to kind of keep in touch with the people that you already have sold to, or that are referring you, or whatever? I know the newsletter and the community events for your neighborhood, but what are you doing with the...
If they live in the area, they would receive that automatically, but if they don't, we do an email newsletter out to our database. We'll have like little micro events for our past clients or family or friends. So this year we did, and last year we did a nice New Year's Eve party where everyone came and rang in the New Year with us.
I think my wife was at that one, so yeah. I got to keep the kids.
And then we would do smaller ones again. We kind of team up with some local fitness places. We've done On the Mat, the yoga place that we go to every Monday with the office. We've done RH Fitness, where we've done just little gatherings for the girls in our group or whoever wants to join. It tends to be the women that come to a lot of our stuff. We've done like little pedicure, manicure parties on Mother's Day. I'm trying to think. Mostly events. It's a lot of in-person stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you your stripes, right?
Yes.
No, your stripes, or you...
I'm pretty sure I'm stripes.
Yeah, your stripes. Yeah. Okay,
I think there's only one ball in.
I think you're right. This is
You're really going to speed this up and make us look better, eh?
Well, maybe we'll play pool for a little bit. Oh, terrible.
You're just setting it up
Setting it up, getting the corners all set up.
Yeah, I'm getting this one in.
And a girl,
Nope.
What's your history with pool, Jill? Are you
I'm not like a big pool shark.
No.
My parents had a pool table in the basement when I was growing up.
Okay, yeah.
There was more like building forts around it than there was playing.
I love it. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, my grandparents had a pool table in their basement, and so that was the main reason that we always wanted to go. My dad's parents had that, and so that was the main reason we wanted to go to their house most of the time.
Really?
My brother and I to just jam out at pool. Like, that's a long time ago now. Yeah, yeah.
Feature to draw in the kids.
To draw in the kids, exactly. So, yeah. Yeah.
I must say, I thought you'd be crushing me more than you are.
Oh no, I'm no good. Yeah, I'm no good. So yeah. So what would you say the biggest mistake you've made? That's the one. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it.
Let's just say I've made a lot of mistakes.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And I don't necessarily learn from them the first time, but grow from them.
If you could wave a magic wand and change one of those, what would it have been?
I was thinking really hard about this, and there's lots of mistakes I've made that have affected me, and that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not fine, it sucks, but when I've made a mistake that affected my client, that really sticks.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, for sure.
So there was one, and I can't remember exactly when it was. It was like in the first 2 or 3 years of my business.
Yep.
And there was this sweet lady, and I had her house listed, and the market, of course, that long ago was so different, so prices were much lower.
Yep.
Time on market was so much longer. You really had to be in a long-term relationship with your clients, like just to make one sale. And I'll try really hard for my clients. Like if there's a way to justify the value being higher, I'm going to figure it out like I am strategic and analytical like that.
Yep.
I want to get them the most.
Yeah.
But this one, what her opinion was and what my opinion was were different, and I couldn't get to where she was. And I don't think I did as good of a job as I could have really explaining that to her and helping her understand that.
Yeah.
And so it's fine. We ended up working together for a bit. It was listed way too high, and it didn't sell. And in the end, I saw it go on the market with someone else and sell for much less than what I even thought I could have gotten.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I thought, I'm never going to like not be as upfront and push people as much as I can.
Yeah.
Now, some might say I'm too pushy now, but as long as I know that I've helped them understand, and if they make the choice from there, that's fine. But if I don't feel I've explained it to them and helped them get to the understanding.
It's hard. I would say I've been in the same position before where you have a good relationship with somebody and you want to do everything you can to get them the most amount of money, and we all have a tendency to want to overprice our own homes. I've done it 2 or 3 times while being in the business that I've sold my home. And so I understand the impulse there.
Well, I'll sell your next one, and I won't let you do that, or I'll at least make sure you fully understand.
I have to get outside input now anytime that I'm doing a real estate transaction, because I know my own biases and I know what I think, and I know the energy I put into a building or whatever the case was, and it makes it difficult for sure. So
I feel the same when it comes to personal stuff. I feel completely biased, and now I go the other direction. Like I'm talking to Nicole about, what do you think my Airbnb's worth? And she's saying her opinion, and I'm saying mine, and I'm trying to factor for my own bias, and then I'm cutting myself short. So it's like,
So what goes into your CMA now as you're doing an analysis for someone? Is it, are you sitting down with someone and kind of going over it together? Do you come with a booklet? Like, tell me a little bit about that too.
We use the cloud CMA. We don't use that to establish the value. We use it for the presentation side.
Okay.
My CMA, because I work mostly in the same area, I kind of know when I go in a house what comps I'm going to use. And people always ask me, of course, can you just give me a number right now? And it's always a no, because that's the most important part is getting that right. I've taken courses in appraisal certification, so I use some of the techniques from that. I still use some of the techniques I learned from my very first mentor when I started in real estate, from Dan. And it's kind of a blend of different courses I've taken over the years, and your gut instinct, what the market's doing, depending on the market, of course. Sometimes the places that sold or sometimes the places that you're competing against are more important. You know all this, but
no, it's great. I appreciate it.
When it comes time to go over it with the client, I just give my honest opinion and send them the report to look at, and then we talk about where they're comfortable at listing. And I usually try to get them to go with
what you're looking at. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Yeah, that's great. So, well, what's sort of on the horizon for you and the team? Like, do you have stuff that you're trying to specifically focus on for this year, or maybe even beyond this year?
Systems are big for us. We started really kind of diving into those halfway through last year, because you'd think after 13 years we would have those down pat, but you're always pulled in different directions and trying to do a million things.
Totally, yeah.
We thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, that's why we get into the business sometimes, is a difference every day. So
yes, I love all the different.
Yeah, but building some systems is on the priority list right now?
Yeah, mainly through checklists, and then not just building them, trying to train ourselves to use them and just be a little more efficient with stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's our main goal.
That's great.
I'm actually going to take my broker license.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, that's good.
I've always said I wanted to do.
It's exciting.
Just to have it. I don't have any interest in actually doing that job full time.
Smart, yeah. The term broker is often true. You're a broker than everyone around you, so it's great. Yeah.
Great, this little trio. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about how you spend your day. Like, when you have to prioritize your day, what are you thinking about every morning?
What am I thinking about in the morning?
Yeah, how do you pick what you're going to do each day?
Usually food first.
Yeah, smart. Meals. Yeah.
No joke. That's a huge part of just fueling myself for the day.
I love it.
Busy.
Yeah.
Usually it's a Monday morning meeting thing where we set our priorities for the week.
For the week, okay, great. Yeah.
So we'll go around the room and say what's your priorities, what are your goals this week that you need to achieve, and then depending on what that is that week, whether it's a new listing's coming on and we need to stage it, or it's a new listing just came on and we need to do an agent tour, open house, etc.
Yeah, cool.
Mostly focused around listings, and then of course buyers that we're working with is dependent on what comes on the market that would be of interest to them.
Yeah, I know you joked about the food, but you do make a bunch of time for yourself personally too. Like, I know you've done the big Royal LePage trek in the past, and so you're just a very fit person and things like that too. Like, how do you find the time to build that in? Is that a regular thing for you? Like, I get up every morning and eat and then work out, or is it I mix it in through the day or whenever I can? Or tell me about your routines that way.
Most days it's first thing in the morning, because if it doesn't happen first thing, the day kind of gets away with you. And I do have 2 dogs, of course, too, so outdoor time, like some of the biggest brain farts I've had are on walks with my dog, and I'll be calling Nicole halfway through my walk, I was thinking about this. So when I have that chance to just get in nature and clear my head, that's when I start thinking about everything and processing.
Yeah.
So that's even more important for me.
Yeah, that's great. I think you can get a space to sort of clear your mind and really think. That's awesome.
Or when driving sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go all the way back down here.
Looking good for me all the time.
I know, Jilly. Yeah, it's not good.
But yeah, there was some time there after COVID. Like, when COVID started, I was doing the at-home workouts and stuff, but there was some time after that when I kind of, as a lot of people did, fell off the fitness wagon.
Yeah, it's true. We all did. That's true.
And then when I started implementing that again, just to get your energy up, I feel like once that's taken care of first thing, you can be more available.
Yeah.
For everything that comes at you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way to start the day and bring energy up and things like that. So.
And just kind of clear your head.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
You okay?
Yeah. How did you sneak up so quickly on me here?
Well, you hit a couple of mine in.
What happened? If I hit this, am I out, or just if I sink it?
Only if you sink it, yeah.
Oh dear. I'm really setting you up here now.
Love it. Thank
What's going on?
We gotta come down here.
Tell me about the trek and why you chose to do that.
The trek was amazing. Like once in a lifetime experience that hopefully I'll do again. Sahara Desert. So when I first came to Royal, I remember the very first sales meeting, and Paula Langell was going on this trek, and they were recruiting people to, I think it was Machu Picchu, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to do that, but I didn't get up the confidence to sign up.
Yeah.
And then after getting to know everyone a little better, and Paula too, and it coming up the next time, I was like, I'm doing it. I don't even care where it's going.
Yeah, and so what was it like? Tell me about it, what it was like just being out there for, what was it, 7 days? You were just kind of out in the wilderness?
I think it was 5 or 6 days.
5 or 6 days, okay, yeah.
I mean,
this middle
the
of Sahara.
training for it and the fundraising were an even bigger part of it than the actual trip itself, but the memories are mostly from the trek. Yeah.
That's cool.
How much of your, like, to bring it back to business, I mean, that's you obviously build deep relationships with other realtors. Like, do you do a lot of realtor-to-realtor referral business, or is that something you focus on, or?
We did, and then, I don't know, that kind of like dried up a little bit.
Yeah.
The relationships are there, like every conference we go to,
Yeah, you go to all of them.
see all the same people that you know from over the years.
Yeah.
But I haven't had as many, that hasn't been on the
You
tracker.
gotta figure out how to get it back on.
Gotta talk to Kat.
Yeah.
I think she's been trying to get us to do something in that department. Time to do another trek, I guess.
Time to trek again.
Maybe.
Where is it next?
How come you haven't done one, Matt? You should do one.
I probably should have done it before the little kids came along, because
Yeah.
that's mainly the issue, is the time of life for them, but
It's the training.
the training is what it worries me, right? Like,
go for a couple weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember I did a marathon, and the marathon was great, but the training was grueling.
So when was that again? Because I remember doing some running with you when I first started here.
2010, I did the Disney Marathon, and I remember the worst part of it was did my sort of pre-marathon last training run. It was 32 kilometers, and I had to do it on the indoor track at Dow because it was the middle of January.
Oh my God.
And so I just ran around and around and around and around, like for basically almost 4 hours. I was just running up there, and it was painful. It was painful for sure. I saw 2 full volleyball practices happen below me there. So
When I did my marathon, I did one of the long runs
Did you?
at that Sportsplex in Truro, same thing. And I was just like, this is not what I had in mind. Like, I want to be outdoors.
See like the open fields and or
Yeah.
city streets, but no, it's indoor track.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh yeah, I feel good now, Jill. Feel good now.
Now I'm going to block you on the 8.
That's it. Oh, you are so mean. Keep going.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
How much were we playing for?
I don't know, what were we playing for? We should have established that early on,
I think
shouldn't
for
we?
your next listing.
That's it, yeah, there you
That's what
go.
it
Oh, fair enough.
Like if you win.
Yeah, we did. Oh!
Okay,
Okay, Jill.
this is it.
You're pretty set up now, too.
A little bit. My hands are just sweating.
Yeah, that's true. You do.
No!
You're going to hook me here, though. I can feel it.
I thought I was going to. You're kind of blocked.
You're very blocked. What are you going to do here? Oh, at least I hit it.
But if you scratch on that,
yeah.
I'm going to win.
Then you're the winner.
That's
Exactly.
important. Okay, what am I going to do here? I don't even know. Oh, I felt like it was going to go in.
I feel like good pool players would be laughing at us.
Oh, they'd be dying laughing, but these guys are going to speed it up and make
That's
it
right,
pro.
exactly. It'll look like this took 2 minutes. Yeah!
good job. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah.